Hey everyone, I am the Ethereal Enchantress, and today we're going to do a root chakra focused flow for safety and grounding. So let's start on our mats on the ground and wake up those roots. I have a yoga strap which I will be using for the flow. You're welcome to use one as well, and if you don't have one, you could use something around the house like a scarf or a tea towel, whatever works for you. I also have a grounding stone. This is a moonstone. You can use whatever grounding stone you have. Of course, this is optional, but just to bring a little bit of extra magic and energy into our intention today. Okay, we're gonna start by lying on our backs. Put your legs out long. Straighten the backs of the knees, flex the feet. Allow yourself to settle in, feel all points of your body touching the earth. And we'll start by setting an intention for our practice today. The intention to reconnect with our roots, to allow our root chakra to wake up, to activate, and to hold us, allow us to feel held, to feel grounded. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. And let's begin. Start by taking your right foot up towards the sky, keeping both hips grounded on the mat. Option to hold on to the back of the leg, or if you want a little bit more help with mobility here, you can use your yoga strap. Really pressing that heel up towards the sky. If you cannot straighten the leg, that is totally fine. If your leg looks like this, as long as you're extending it to your limit, you might feel a little bit shaky. That's totally normal. It's really helping wake up this part of the body, which is associated with our roots. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. Now we're going to take our foot out towards the side. So if you do not have the strap, you can take your hand and hook it to your big toe. Or if that is too uncomfortable for you, just simply bend the knee and hold the knee over to the side like that. Keeping that left hip grounded. And remembering to breathe. Bringing that back to center, releasing your foot down to the earth next to the left foot, and just take a minute to pause, reflect, compare the feeling of the leg we've started working with and the one that we haven't. See if you notice any differences. One more inhale and exhale. And bring that left foot high up towards the ceiling, keeping that right hip bone on the floor. Option to use a strap if you so wish. Really flexing that foot, pressing it up towards the sky, and really feeling the back of your hamstrings activate and engage. And releasing that left foot out to the to the side. Option to bend the knee and be a little more gentle on yourself. Regardless of the option you choose, having both hip bones grounded into the mat. Nice, slow, deep breaths. And bringing that leg back up to center. Slowly releasing it down to the earth next to the right foot. Just checking in again. Seeing how the body's feeling as we start to waken up those legs. Nice deep breath in through the nose, 4 breaths. Sigh out the mouth. 2 more. Last one. Now take your knees into your chest. We're going to take 4 rocks up to standing. So, 1, 2, 3, and last one, 4. We're going to do 1 vinyasa here, grounding both feet into the mat. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, fold forward, take your head towards the mat. Place your hands on the mat. You can have a slight bend in the knees if you need to. Inhale, halfway lift, place your hands on your shins, straighten that back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and step 1 leg at a time back into a plank position. Bring your knees to the earth and slowly bring your belly down to the mat. Inhale, bring your chest up and forward. Exhale, down. We're going to tuck our toes, bend the knees, and push our booty back, pressing into the hands, straightening those legs, downward facing dog. We'll take 5 breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can walk out your dog while you do this by bending 1 knee and then the other. One more deep breath in. Exhale, walk, step, or jump towards the front of the mat. And inhale, we're going to come up into chair pose for 20 seconds. While we are here, imagine your feet are rooting into the earth, that your legs are the trunks of a tree. Pull that belly in, earth down, root down for strength and stability. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, forward fold. 4 deep breaths here. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Hands to prayer. Bring yourself back to center. Stepping back with your right leg coming into high lunge. You can bring your arms up and hold. Envision your feet sinking into the earth. They are rooting you down. And the more you ground your feet into the mat and focus on the stability of the legs, the higher you are able to reach the arms up. Holding here, really pressing into that ball of the right foot. Nice bend in that front knee. Breathing here. If you wobble, if you fall, do not fret it. Come right back to it. You've got this. Bring calm into the situation. Root down. Activate those legs. And step forward, feet together. Allow yourself to shake out the energy. You just activated those legs. Woo! Feel those legs lighting up. You're activating something here. Feet together. Big deep breath in. Arms come up towards the sky. And exhale, come into chair. Bend those knees, sink that booty down. Pull that belly in. We have a nice strong core. And again, bring your attention to those roots. Visualize them moving deeper down into the earth. Grounding your energy. Maybe even a nice little red glow around them. If you fall out, if you waver, come right back to it. We do not give up. We fall, we waver, we come back. We try again. And release, fold forward. Take your feet a little bit apart and relax the upper body. 5 deep breaths here. Breathing with intention. Reminder, if your knees are not straight, that is totally fine. Meet yourself where you're at. No judgment. Honor that. You are where you are, and that's okay. And reach your arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. We're going to prepare for the other side, so get centered. Bring your energy in and focus. We're going to step the other foot back, our left foot back into high lunge. Making sure our hips are square. Really pressing into the front foot, pressing your energy into the ball of the back foot. Engaging the heel down towards the mat. And arms come up. We're going to hold it, so focus your roots into the earth. Find a drishti point. Every time your mind wanders, bring it back to that drishti point. Can you challenge yourself to stay in the discomfort? Where in your life do you run from discomfort? Can you stay in it just a little bit longer? And step forward. Shake it out. I bet your feet and your legs are on fire. Let's move that energy. Let's get it out. Whew. Coming back to center. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. 3 breaths. One more deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it all out. Inhale, the arms come down, around, and up. We are going to play with our balance here and take a tree pose. Grounding that left foot down, we're going to take the bottom of our right foot and either place it on the inside of the calf, just above the knee, or if you're flexible enough, right up into the crevice of where your leg begins. Really pressing the two forces together, the bottom of your right foot and the left leg, squeezing, creating tension and stability for either side of the body. And holding here. Option to have your hands at prayer or extending up and overhead. Remembering, if you're swaying, if you're falling, if you're being challenged, that is okay. Honor where you are. Find your footing. Focus your energy into that grounding energy and come back to center. Every time you fall, just come back to it. No judgment, no inner criticism, just come back. And release. Shake that leg out if need be. Whoo-wee. Inhale the arms down, around and up. Exhale, chair pose. Get those legs bent, booty down. We don't want our booty popping out like this. We're gonna pull the belly in, nice straight back. Hands either at prayer, weight into the heels, or arms up. Really think about those roots moving into the earth. That nice glow of red energy. Legs ignited. Every time your mind wanders off, bring them back to your roots. Final stretch here. You can do it. Stay with it. Root down. See if you can sink a little lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and forward fold. Woo! 4 nice deep breaths, just relaxing the upper body here. Nice little bend in the bottom of your legs. One more deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Whew. And inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do 5 more breaths here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, side out. We're going to plant the hands and step back into our plank pose. Lower all the way to ground, nice and slow, taking that belly to the earth. Keeping those hands planted. Lift that chest up, inhale. Exhale, press our booty back, tuck the toes, and downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, side out the mouth. We're going to lift our right leg high towards the sky without opening the hip. Just see if you can keep those hips square. Holding here. And tuck that right knee in towards the chest and plant that foot down. Dropping the left knee to the mat and either staying here grounded with our hands supporting us, or if you want to challenge your balance a little bit, you can take your hands up, low lunge. Holding here, creating tension by pulling the right hip back, pushing the left hip forward, and really making our legs work in this position. Now see if you can sink that hip a little lower. If your hands aren't already on the ground, placing your hands down, we're going to bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, feeling a nice opening in the back of our hamstring. Option to walk our hands back to create a little less tension, or walk your hands forward to create a little more stress on that leg. Nice deep breaths, remembering to breathe. Remember, if your legs are shaking, if they're doing all sorts of weird things, that is your body releasing energy that has been stuck. That is the beauty of this practice. We're freeing up emotions, energy, opening up that chakra so that we can create a free-flowing pathway for magic to happen in our lives. Take your right foot back to meet the left. Sit back onto your heels. Stretch the hands towards the top of the mat and allow your forehead to come down. Child's pose. Let's take this moment to recenter, to reground, to really focus our intentions on feeling safe, feeling nourished. Now that we're in this little ball position, we can envision warm red light encompassing us and holding us. Nice deep breath. Slowly come up onto all fours, tuck the toes under, press into the hands, straighten those back legs, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Big deep inhale in. Exhale out. And lift that left leg as you inhale. Remembering not to open the hip. We are keeping our hips square and we're forcing that left leg to activate, to work, pressing it away from the body. And bend that left leg, sweep it forward towards the chest and plant that left leg down. Releasing that right knee to the earth and either staying forward with our hands on the mat. It's a little more grounding, it's a little more nurturing. If you want to challenge yourself, the option to take the arms up overhead, activating the hips by pulling the left hip back and right hip forward, and holding here. Honor yourself for where you're at today. You do not need to push yourself any harder than you need to. Choosing what feels safe and grounding for you, and knowing and trusting that that's enough. If your hands aren't already on the ground, taking your hands to the earth, straightening that front leg, folding over the left leg, either walking your hands back to take a little bit of the tension off, or walking them forward to increase the tension on the back of the leg. Okay, taking that left leg back to meet the right. This time we're gonna do a child's pose, but we're gonna take our knees apart, sitting back onto the heels, and walk the arms forward. Bringing your forehead to the mat, just a little bit different of a focus on the legs here. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And visualizing that warm, encompassing red light, roots coming from the legs and grounding into the earth. I like to visualize them spiraling out and kind of digging through the earth down towards the earth's core. And then wrapping around the earth's core, which is a glowing bulb of white energy. And really tapping into that Mother Earth, allowing that white light to come up through your roots and fill your body. And that white light is transmuting. It is moving and breaking down and washing away everything that no longer serves. One last deep breath in through the nose, side out the mouth. Walk your hands in. Bring your knees together. Come up into downward facing dog. One breath. Walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale the arms down, around and up. Exhale, come slowly into a seated position on the mat. We are going to take our legs straight forward, pull our belly in, our chest is proud, our arms are down, and we're just going to reach forward towards the toes. If this is as far as you can go, that is fine. Just go to your limit. And again, if you have that strap or scarf or tool nearby that will help, you can use that to wrap around the feet and get that length without sacrificing the length in your spine. You want to keep a nice straight spine. Really feeling that opening in the back of the legs, allowing that energy we've created through this practice to move through us and out the feet. Remember, we just filled ourselves up with beautiful transmutive white light. Now we're going to fold forward, forgetting about that spinal alignment and just allowing ourselves to relax forward.
Nice deep breaths in and out through the mouth. Sorry, I meant nose. Forgive me. See if you can go a little bit further. Maybe you've created a little bit of space today through this. A little bit of space for love and safety and security to flow in. We need to create space for that which we want. And come up, release the tension in your leg, maybe do a little shake out, get that energy out. We're going to do one more stretch before we come into our final resting pose. So we're going to take our legs out to either side of the body, scoot your hips forward, and wherever that is for you, just allow that to be where it is. You can either stay sitting up if that's what's comfortable. We can walk the hands forward. Make sure you're not too comfortable. We want to challenge our bodies just a little bit, have a little bit of tension, a little bit of stress on the muscles, but staying within our limits. This deep opening in the hips allows our emotions and energies tied to our emotions to move through. I'm still visualizing that white light swirling around my legs, swirling around my torso and my body. Transmuting pain, transmuting fear, transmuting discomfort. It's breaking it down so it can be washed away. Ten more deep breaths. Remember, intention is important. To do the practice is one thing. To put your intention into the practice, that belief, that intention, that is where the magic is really created. Slowly walking your hands up to center. Bring your feet together. You can do a little windshield wiper to kind of release some of that tension we just created in the hips. And optional, if you did get a grounding stone, we are going to come and lie on our backs in Shavasana. Taking your feet nice and long, allowing them to fall open. Placing the grounding stone on the top of your pelvic bone, near our root chakra. Taking one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And here is where we are going to allow the release of that white light. We are going to ask it to take everything it has broken down and be released out the feet. I like to envision it kind of sucking out like a vacuum through the feet, coming out in a little cloud and floating away. Making sure you get every last little bit out. Ask the cloud to float away. are going to use this empty charge space to fill up with positive affirmations. Repeat after me either in your head or out loud. I am safe. I am grounded. My body is a vessel for my soul. It is safe to be in my body. My body is filled with wisdom. Now you can take your hands to either side, allowing them to fall open, completely relaxing your body, allowing all of your muscles to relax, to melt. And just notice the sensations, just notice how you're feeling. Open your eyes, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Remove the grounding stone if you used one. Really coming back into the present moment, back into the room. Slowly rolling over onto one side. Coming up into a seated position. Thank you for joining me on my mat today. I hope you found value in this practice. If you're interested in 3 journal prompts for the Muladhara chakra, the root chakra, to enhance anything that came up for you during this practice, please look in my description below and I'll have a link to a little printout for you with journal prompts. I will be doing an entire chakra series, so there's 6 more to go. Stay tuned for that. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this video if you want to be updated with new content like this one, and share with any friends you think would gain value from this. See you in the next one. Namaste.